Hello there, nail peeps, and welcome to Becca's Mesmerizing Manny's YouTube channel. I have got my trusty sidekick Carmen here, who is, as usual, all up in my grill while I'm trying to do this voiceover. I'm going to be doing my Manny today with some fun, bright colors, and they're all glows, which is wonderful. The glitter that I showed there in the beginning, that is Spring Fling from Sparkle Infusion. I also have two glow powders from Dipped in Sparkles, a bright purple called Airhead and a bright blue called Sour Candy. I would think they qualify as neons. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with it. I am currently deciding what the heck I'm gonna do. I knew I wanted to use these colors together, but how? That is yet to be determined. Indecision, my old friend. You've come to pester me again. Okay, so when in doubt, we ombre. At least that's what I do. It's my safety zone. So I think let's do Airhead near the cuticle line, and then we'll do an ombre up to Sour Candy at the free edge. And I think that'll look pretty good. If not, they'll only be on my nails for a few days, so that's fine too. Oh, look what I got. Look what I got. I finally got my Virgo and Gem. I got the base. I got two, so I can have one for solid and one for glitter. And I got their activator, but I did not get their dip top coat because I almost always use gel, and the dip top coat that I do have, I still have a decent amount left, so maybe here soon I'll go ahead and grab some and take the plunge. I don't know why, I just really love the feeling of gel top coat, and it's just so much more foolproof for me because I'm bad at following directions. So let's see how these liquids do. Oh, that's nice. There is a swiper insert on the inside of the bottle that does help control how much liquid you get on the brush, which is super helpful, especially because they are thinner. It's a thinner liquid, and you don't need it dripping everywhere. You don't need a ridiculous amount of liquid on the brush because then it'll all flood into your cuticles, and who wants that? Not me. So that is super helpful. I also really like the weight of the bottles. They've got a little bit of heft to them, so they're not easily tipped over by clumsy people like myself. The handle on the brush is also, I don't even know, like ergonomic. Is that a thing for nail liquids? It feels very comfortable in your hand. It's just very nicely shaped. Everything, the length of the brush, the way that the brush actually fans out on your nail, it's just really, really nice. I am very happy with these liquids. I especially like that because they are thinner, they provide for super thin layers, which I have a lot of stuff going on my nails. I have gel base, I have builder gel, I have gel top coat, I have peel base, and all of these things add up. And while my nails aren't super bulky, I don't need any help getting them there. So the thin layers is something that I really appreciate. Now let's talk about these powders. So the neon purple and the neon blue that I am using, these are both from Dipped in Sparkles, and I want to preface this by saying, don't judge off of the first coat. Once I brush these off, you're going to see that there is barely any color on my nails. What the heck, right? I know. So that is user error. I did not take into account the fact that I was doing this on top of peel base. And funny thing about peel base and dip base is that when they get together, the dip base dries super fast. So doing something a little bit more time intensive like a tap ombre is not the best. The dip base just dries too fast. So you'll notice that there's a lot more purple than there is blue, right? And that's because by the time I got to the blue, most of the dip base had dried. So I'm actually going to end up doing 4 layers of this. Thank you, Virgo and Gem, for being so thin so that I could actually pull that off. These powders are great though. They're a little on the sheer side, which is perfect for what I'm doing because I'm trying to do an ombre. And the sheerness of them really does lend well to that fade that we're going for. And I know I've said this before in my videos when I've done a tap ombre, but I highly recommend using the tip of your fingernail to tap the brush instead of the pad of your finger. Words are hard sometimes. Using the tip of your fingernail to tap the brush instead of the pad of your finger. You'll get a lot more fallout of the powder onto your nail and a lot more control over where it's going. I also recommend that you hold the brush pretty close to the top of your nail. Top as in surface, not top as in tip. So hold the brush very close to the surface of your nail where you're going to be tapping down if you're starting like at the cuticle line. So hold it very close to the surface of your nail at that cuticle line. And as you're getting close to the point where you want it to fade, just kind of raise your brush up a little bit and it will thin out the disbursement of that powder so that it's not as heavy. Physics is our friend. So I'm going to let you watch how I do this tap ombre. Oh, one other thing. And I think I've said this before too, but when you're doing tap ombre with 2 different colors like this, it is very important to alternate the colors that you do. So I went in first and I did purple at the cuticle line and blue at the free edge, and then on my second pass I did blue first at the free edge and then the purple at the cuticle line. And again, that just kind of helps with getting the same amount of coverage on both colors. If you did the same order over and over and over again, you'd always have more of that first color pigment than you would of that second color pigment. So it's just something that kind of helps balance it out a little bit. It also helps, again, with the fade that you're going for. Okay, I'm really going to let you go now and let you watch me do my fun ombre thing, and I will be back when it's time for Spring Fling. And I'm back. I have switched over to my glitter base, and we are going to be using Spring Fling, which is a really pretty glitter from Sparkle Infusion. And the glitters are neat. They're almost, I don't know how to describe them. They're like streamer-esque, I guess. I don't know. They're very neat. I like them. I thought they were very unique. And I also love that it's glow. I love the glow powders. I actually do them a lot for my 5-year-old. He loves when I do glow nails. When I tuck him in at night and he sees my nails glowing, he'll look at me and he'll say, "Mom, your lights are on." It's just the cutest thing. And I would do every mani a glow mani just for him, just to hear him say that every night. He's adorable. Okay, so this powder with the glitters, because of the shape of them, like, yes, you still want them to lay flat, but it's not as much of a concern because of their shape. I did still want to put them in a cupcake liner just so I can kind of get them laying the way that I want to. And, you know, like all chunky or glitters, you know, just kind of shake it to bring the glitters up to the top and get them laying down so that you're not getting a whole bunch of sticky up glitters coming off your nail. With these, your fingers would just look like a porcupine. No porcupine nails here, thank you very much. With these, you know, if you get kind of one of these little long glitter pieces hanging off the edge of your nail and you don't move it in time, like if your base is dried and it's just kind of stuck there, if you can't just like pick it off with your fingernail, highly suggest cuticle scissors. They are great for kind of clipping those off, and trust me, no one will ever know. It's not going to leave any kind of edge that you would notice, or any kind of like silver edge that you would see it. And just a helpful tool. I just realized that I am a pretty terrible YouTube hostess. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that we found each other. I hope that you are enjoying your time here. If you are, and you like this kind of content, please give this video a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you come back and join me for more mani fun times. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. It's good to see you. I hope that you are also enjoying your time and maybe getting a little relaxation in, or even just have me playing in the background while you're working. Shh, I won't tell your boss, I promise. I am going to be doing 2 layers of this glitter. And after I get the 2 layers done, I'm just going to kind of fill in any empty spaces. Just kind of hand placing a couple of the little glitter pieces until I'm happy with how it looks and is consistent to my liking. I am a little OCD that way when it comes to my glitters, but I have to have them. I love them. After I am done hand placing all those pretty little glitters, I am going to go off camera and finish up this mani. So I will be doing all of my capping and clear, activating, filing, and top coating off camera, just to keep this video timely and a little bit on the shorter side. I don't need to eat up that much of your time. And then I'll be back to show you the final result and the very pretty colors and glitters and even a little bit of glow. So I will see you in a bit. I am back and my nails are gorgeous. So don't judge my cuticle oil choice, okay? I procrastinated and I ran out of my good stuff. So this is just, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Cuccio? That sounds weird. That sounds like something else. So this oil is one that I got off of Amazon, and it's fine. It's totally fine. It's got a very gentle smell. It does the job. It's just not fancy or super fun. Unlike this Manny, which is amazing, if I do say so myself. When my 5-year-old saw this, he looked at it and goes, "Mom, it's a party." That just made my heart smile so big. Oh, gotta love him. Okay, you ready for my editing magic? Oh my gosh, how awesome is the glow? I just love it. I love that you can see the ombre in the glow. Thank you for hanging out with me today, everybody. I had a great time. I hope you did too, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.